Hello everyone, hope you're all doing good. So today we are here for graded maths. The chapter today we discuss that is a percent, and here are the list of the lessons. The first lesson is estimate the percent of a number, percent of a number and the money amount, percent of a number word problems, compare the percent of numbers. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudent.com. You chapter today we discuss that is a percent. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudent.com. You have to log in by using their email and the passwords that are provided by the administrator. Go to the subject tab, select maths from there, scroll down to the grade 7, grade 8, sorry, and here are the list of the chapters. So we are on the chapter that is a percent. Let's continue with this. And here are the list of the lesson, and we are on the lesson that is estimate the percent of a number. Which is the most accurate way to estimate 23% of 31? Okay, so first of all, what we do, we are just going to check 23% of 31. We are firstly divide 23 over the 100 and then just going to multiply with the 31. Or otherwise, the most accurate way is that you are going to basically round. Okay, for example, replace 23 with the nearest common fraction, that is 1 by 4. This is 23 by 100, and then just check it out. And 31 is replaced with the 32. Now just simply multiply. 23% of 31 is, what is 23%? That is 23 divided by 100, which is 0.23, and multiply with the 31. That is 7.13. 23% of 32, for example. So what is the most accurate way? Accurate way is 23 over 100 times 32. This is 0.23 and times with 32, and then you write your answer. Okay. And otherwise, the next part is they are saying that exact answer is 23% of 31 is 7.13. So you're going to round it out 7.13, and that is this is the estimate. This is 8, but the exact answer is 7.13. Now here is 77% of 374 is 3 by 4 times 76. Or if you are going to check it out by yourself, like 77% of 74, it's all up to you, 56.98. And when you're going to round out in the end, it's all up to you. Okay, it's a, I think so, easy way to round it out. For example, let's suppose it here, I'm going to write a question. So what is the 15% of 26? So the exact answer is, first of all, finding 15% and then times with 26. What is 15%? 15 over 100 times 26. This is 3 by 20 times 26. Now what is the answer of the 3 by 20? Let's suppose we are going to finding it out. 3 over 20, that is, we are going to check it out. 0.15 times 26, and now just simply multiply with 26, and then in this way you get the answer 3.9. But when you're going to round 3.9, so it exactly equals to 4. So this is the estimation answer and this is the exact answer. This is the estimation answer. Okay, and here is the exact answer. So this is the way that you are going to check. Let's suppose, let's do some another questions. For example, if I'm going to take the question of so finding it out the 16% of 56. So what is the exact answer? That is 16% times 56. What is 16%? 16 over 100 and times 56. So what is 16 over 100? What you get the answer? So this is 16 divided by 100. This is 0.16 into 56. So that becomes 8.96. Okay. This is the exact answer. But when what is the estimation? This is 9. Here is 8.96 and here is the 9. This is your estimation answer. Okay. Now let's suppose, for example, if we are going to take some another numbers or you want to check it out, like what is the exact answer and what is the estimation answer from that. Okay, so how can we solve it out? By using the way that firstly dividing over the 100 and then just multiplying that, and in the end we are going to round it out. Okay, what is the most accurate way to estimate 66% of 58? This is the same way that you are going to check by using 2 by 3 times 57. How 66% is can be rounded out into 2 by 3 and 58 can be turned into the 57. Okay, so the more accurate way is this one. 2 by 3 times 57. Hope you guys understand this lesson, and this is the way 35% of 37. This is 1 by 3 times 36. Okay, so now this is the way 25% of 86, 25 by 100, and when you're going to check it out, 25%, this is 25 over 100, 25 times 1, 25 times 4, and 1 by 4. Okay, of 88. 86 can be rounded into the 88. All right, this is a way that you are going to check it out one by one. So now let's start the next lesson. So here we have done the first lesson of that, and now let's start the next, which is percent of a number and money amounts. Okay, percent of a numbers and the money amount. So here complete the following statements. 76% of $36. Okay, so here we check it out. What is the percent way? This is 75 is the percentage. What is the whole number? That is 36. So the part is not given. Okay, whole number is given and the percent value is given. So we are going to finding it out the part value. As we know that part over whole, that is equals to, here is the formula, part over whole, that is equals to percent value, that is 75%. Part is not given, whole is given, that is 36, which is equals to 75 over 100. Now what we do, we are going to multiply n times 100 and equals to 36 times 75. Here I'm going to open the calculator of that, and then we just calculate. Okay, so 36 times 75, when it's open then we are going to check. Okay, so 36 times 75, this is 2700, and then divided by 100. 2700 divided by 100. So this is n times 100, that is equals to 2700. N is here, 2700 divided by 100. So this should be cancel out and your n is 27. Okay, this is the way that you are going to finding it out, and here is the formula, part over whole. Part is represented not given, whole is the total amount, and percentage is given. Now that's the reason we are going to choose this way. Okay, now again 75% of 30, this is the other way to finding it out. In both the way the answer is right. Okay, 20% of 40, let's do it. If you're going to choose like this way, firstly we are going to finding it out this way. So the part is equals to 20% of 40, like this way, 20 over 100 times 40. This is 0.2% times 40. Okay, we're going to solve by using both the way. 0.2 times 40, that is 8. Okay, now let's do with the other way, second method, like part over whole, that is equals to percentage, 20 over 100. Part is not given, whole is given, 40, 20 over 100. So n time 100, cross multiply here, 40 times 20. This is n times 100 is equals to 800. So n is equals to 800 over 100. So this should be cancelled out and the answer is 8. Look at here. In both the way the answer is same. In both of the ways the answer is same. If you want to finding it out by using this method, it's all up to you. If you're going to find by using this method, this is also the right. Okay. So now for example, let's take the question from the test. 100% of 21. So let's finding it out. 100% of 21. So how can we finding it out? Part is equals to 100% times 21. 100 over 100 times 21. This should be cancelled. Here the answer is 1 times 21, which is equals to 21. What is 60% of 100? Okay. So let's finding it out. 60% of 100. Let's do the next other method. Part is not given, whole is given, which is 100. That is equals to 60 over 100. N is equals to n times 100. N is equals to 60 times 100 over 100. This and this should be cancelled, and here is the 60. Okay. What is 60%? What is 70% of 70? Let's do it. 70% of 70. So how can we finding it out? 70% of 70. Its part over whole, that is equals to 70 over 100. So n times 100, that is equals to 70 times 70. So n times 100, this is 4900, and then n is equals to 4900 over 100. This should be cancelled, and here the answer is 49. This is the way that you are going to solve 70% of 70. Okay, that is a 49. Complete the following statements. 50% of $8. So 50% of $8. Let's do it by using the way part over whole. This is 8, which is equals to 50 over 100. Part is represented with the letter N over 8, 50 over 100. So N times 100, N times 100, N times 100, this one, 8 times 50. So this is N times 100 as it is. 8 times 50 is 400. Yeah, that is a 400. And N is equals to 400 divided by 100. This is 4. So the answer we get it, which is $4. This is the 50% of it. What is 80% of 20? It's 18 or it's 16. Now you guys solve it and then tell me the answer now. What is 80% of 20? What is 80% of 20? n over n over whole, that is 20, and then 80 over 100. So n times 100 is equals to 80 times 20. So n times 100, which is equals to 1600. So n is equals to 1600 over 100. So here we get the answer, n is equals to 16. Okay, this is the 80% of 20. 50% of 70. So how can we solve? Let's solve the way. Part is equals to 50% times 20. Now 50 over 100 times 20. This is 0.5 times 20. That is a 10. So the part is $10. 50% of 70. It's not 20. 35. 50% of 70. It's $35. Alright, hope you guys understand the lesson, how to do it. This is the proper way to solve it. You are using the basically this method. Solve the rest of the questions by yourself. Percent of a number word problems. Okay. So look at here in the word problems. In the first question they are saying the Vondra's dinner offered its a client a choice of regular and the diet soda. Last night the dinner served 16 sodas in all. How many total? How many the whole? This is 16. 75% of which were regular. How many regular sodas did the dinner serve? So the part is not given again, whole is given. How much the total amount that is given, which is 16. 16 in all, they are saying that. And how much the amount is given, which how much the percentage is given, 70%. So we are going to finding it out, the 70% of 75% of 16. Okay, so now here part over whole percentage over 100. Okay, part is not given, which is x, whole is given, that is 16. Here is the 75 over 100. So cross multiply 16 times 75 x times 100. So now 16 times 75. that is 1200. Now x is equals to 1200 divided by 100, so which is $12. Okay, so here this question you guys solve it. I'm just going to tell you the students in the Spencer's class got to choose between the pizza and the burger for the celebration on the last day of the school. 75% of the students picked the pizza. If there are 24 students in all is given, it means that whole is given. So if there are 24 students in all at Spencer's class, so how many students preferred the pizza? Okay, so the students in the Spencer, how much of it in all? 24 percentage is given. You guys solve this one and then tell me the answer. Hurry up. So how can you solve it? 24 students in all. And we're going to find the 75%. Okay. So 24 student in all. So the whole is given 24. Part that is missing percentage 75%. Now let's finding it out. N over 24 percentage over 100. Just cross multiply n times 100. 75 times 24. 1800. When you are going to multiply the 75 with the 24, then you get the answer 1800. So n is equals to 1800 over 100. That is 18. Okay, now let's do the test questions. So here is the first question. So in the first question, they are saying that after a month of successful fundraising, Zoe and her classmates voted on whether to donate the money they had raised to hunger relief or to environmental causes. 90% of the 30 votes were in the favor of hunger relief. So how many votes were for the hunger relief? 90% of the 30 votes. So how can we find 90% of 30? Let's check it out. We are using the two methods, okay? Now, so x is equals to 90% over 30. 0.9 times 30. So the x is 27. Okay. But when we see this one, let's see cross multiply. So when you're going to multiply this number, this is 2700 over 100. Answer is both the same, which is 27. An arborist examined the trees in an orchard to see if they were infected with a virus. Out of 36 trees, 50% had the virus. So, how many trees were infected with the virus? Solve it, you guys, and then tell me the answer. This is the same way that you are doing in the previous question. Whole is given, part is missing, and now the percentage over 100. Okay. Then just simply cross multiply and then in the end combine it. So what's the answer? You get it? Let's do it. 36, 50% of 36. So now part over whole, 50 over 100. So x time 100, which is equals to 36 times 50. That is 1800. So what's the answer? You get it? 18. So here we put it 18. Okay, check it out everyone. This one. This morning the Vince took a history test. There were 60 multiple choice problem on the test. How much the 60 multiple choice problem, okay? And Vince answered the 70% of them correctly. So how many problems did the Vince get right? This the total problem are 60 and 70% answer they get it, okay? So finding it out, the 70% of 60. Whole is given, that is 60, part is missing, then 70 over 100. So let's check it out, okay? 70% of 60. Part over whole, percentage over 100. X over 60, 70 over 100. X times 100, then multiply these two, okay? That is a 4200. So the part is given which is 42. Okay, now finding it out this one. 10% of the tickets sold at an amusement park were discount the tickets. If the park sold 40 tickets in all, so how many discount tickets did it sell? Part is not given, whole is given 40, and then percentage is given 10. Now solve the rest of the test questions by yourself and also solve this question, okay? These are all same. Hope you guys understand this lesson. Now start the last lesson of the day, which is mm, compare the percent of a number. So which is the greater? 200% of 28. Let me just write it. Or the 180% of 30. Okay, now 200% of 28. So this is 56, okay? 1.8 when you're going to divide. 1.8 times 30. This is 54. So which one is the greater? 200% of 28 is greater as compared to 180% of 30. Okay, now let's do the test. Which is greater? 30% of 100. Let's check firstly. 30% of 100 or 75% of 40. Okay, here the answer is 30. Seventy-five over 100 times 40. It's just a multiplication now. Okay, so here the answer is 30. These both are same, they are equal. Okay, what is greater? 90% of 10, 30% of 30. Let's check. 90% of 10, this is, and 30% of 30. So here the answer is 9. Now 30 over 100. This is also 9. Okay, so here we go with neither they are equal again. So what is which is greater? You check it out, guys. This one, 80% of 885 and 200% of 375. You solve this question by yourself. So today we discuss. Hope you guys understand this lesson. So today we discuss the grade 8 maths. The chapter today we discuss that is a percents. And here are the list of the lesson, which is estimate the percent of a number, percent of a number and the money amounts, percent of a number word problems, and compare the percent of numbers. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudent.com. You have to log in by using their email and the passwords that are provided by the administrator. So before starting the next session, you guys make sure to practice these lessons. And if you still need any help in any of the question, then you can contact the tutors by using this live chat button. This is available on your A plus website. Open this, and here you just put the department, in which department you need help with maths or the language, and just putting your name here and then just send. In this way you directly contact the tutors. So for now, have a great day, you all. Bye.